This is another difficult day for Australians who are already under the pump. This means Australians with a mortgage will have to find that little bit extra in their monthly budget to accommodate these interest rate rises. This is about another $50 a month on an average outstanding balance of $330,000. It's about an extra $75 a month for a $500,000 mortgage. I think importantly as well, the Reserve Bank has changed their forecast for inflation. They now expect inflation to peak around 8% towards the end of the year. The Treasury's expectation is more like 7.75%, but they have always said that the risks when it comes to inflation are on the upside, given what's happening in energy markets as a consequence of the war in Ukraine, and given the upward pressure on grocery prices brought about by flooding of some of the prime farmland in Eastern Australia in particular. This is exactly why inflation is the biggest challenge in our economy. This is exactly why inflation was the primary influence on the budget that I handed down last week. When inflation is high and rising and interest rates are rising with it, it's more important than ever that the budget is responsible and restrained and right for the times, and that's what our budget is. We knew when we put the budget together that inflation was high and rising, and that was bringing with it higher interest rates, and that was putting additional pressure on Australians with a mortgage. This is precisely why the budget was designed for dealing with these inflationary pressures, which will get a little bit worse before they get better, but they will get better in time. Higher inflation and higher interest rates coming with it means that the pressure is coming on Australians from around the world, but it's felt around the kitchen table. That's precisely why we took difficult decisions in the budget, showed spending restraint, put a premium on what's responsible and affordable and sustainable. As today's decision has shown, inflation is the number one challenge in our economy. It's the number one focus of the government. It's the number one focus when it comes to the budget that we handed down last week.